it was hard to understand immediately why the rand was blowing out to the extent it was. The headlines didn't appear to be that bad, aside from one, which was breaching the debt ceiling. The rest of it didn't seem surprising at all, and I think justified where the rand ultimately landed up, along with the financial stocks and the rest of the market. The one place where we need to do a bit of work is on the effect on the consumer. And so there's no allowance whatsoever for bracket creep. So that takes about 13 billion rand away from consumer spend. Add to that the fuel levy, that's another 3 billion rand or so. The carbon tax we were expecting. And then with the VAT zero rating, that takes 1 billion rand off. So net, you're looking at about 15 billion rand hit to consumption from consumers, which we need to work out what the impact will be for the retail space. We do have a lot of relief still from the fuel price before. That equates to about 39 billion rand over the year. And now just less than half that's been taken away. And we need to work out if that's priced in or not. Our view still is that we remain optimistic with regards to the retail sector. Largely it was investment friendly. There was a comment with regards to privatization, vague as it was, which would no doubt be well received. And there was an indication that there's going to be a concerted effort to reduce the wage bill for the state, which has been the primary concern, I think, from foreign investors in particular. Now we need to see firm commitment. We need to see it actually happen, but at least for the first time we're seeing some commentary that it's likely to happen. So on a net basis, from those two aspects, yeah, positive, but there's nothing really concrete that we can point to saying the rand should strengthen because of this, or retailers should be up 5%, or the bank should be down 5%. It is really pretty standard, to be honest. One reason why the decline in the wage bill won't necessarily be bad for retail immediately is what they're aiming for is for 30,000 people to take early retirement, i.e. they get a package and they go out. And what South Africans tend to do when they receive a package is spend. We shouldn't do it. It's irresponsible, but it is what we do. So ironically, we may see a short-term boost in consumption as a result of a decline in the number of people employed by the state, if they do it in the way that they're indicating they're going to do. I think the best way to describe it is much of a muchness. There's not much that's changed relative to expectations before. I think it is fair to describe it as a feel-good budget on the basis that the worst-case scenario was significantly worse than what came out. They could have said we're giving 100 billion rand straight away to Eskom, and then Moody's would have been writing a report tomorrow and finding reasons for downgrade pronto. They didn't do that because they're cognizant of the risks. So we dodged the worst-case scenario, and perhaps that should be the headline.